Now you see me. Hi guys. Um, so this is the hole. This is not the actual hole. Actually, this used to be here. It's a towel holder. So my son, I think this happens in almost all the houses when they were trying to, get the towel out of it. They grabbed it too hard and this came out. And when this came off, you see here, so this part of the wall came off along with it.
It's
So it's
almost like a
almost
3/4 or 1 inch.
yeah, it's almost like 1 inch of the wall came off with it. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to patch up. There are multiple ways to patch up. We can just have like a medium size drywall patch kit that is available in Lowe's. We can use that, or we can actually put the drywall sheet over there and then patch it up as well. So we decided to use the actual drywall sheet to patch it up. So before using the sheet, what we need to do is clean off that area, like cut it in a neat square. So it almost like 1 inch of the area. So I had to take this almost like
It's like a 3 by 3
3 by
square,
3 square. I took it off
which is a knife used.
and I just scored using this knife.
Yeah, Stanley pocket knife.
Yeah.
It's not a pocket knife, it's a drywall cutter. It's a multi-purpose knife.
So multi-purpose knife, I used this to actually score and go through that, and it didn't take much time for me. So it was a clean cut. So once this is done, what we have to do right now is we got a drywall sheet that is like readily available from Lowe's. And
Yeah, we are going to show the parts. Like
that's in the garage. So we need to go to the garage, and I'm gonna show you how to cut the 3 by 3 over there. And that piece we are gonna fit it here with the backing of a little wood 1 by 2 or something that we can find in our garage. So let's go to the garage and find whatever 1 by 2s we can. Just because we don't need much, we just need till here to cover this area. So it's almost like my hand size. So I'll put it here and put a screw here and through the drywall patch area and then here to have it tight and nice. So we'll go to the garage now and I'm going to show you the drywall sheet that we got and we're going to cut it.
yeah, it's basically like a kind of step 0. Just clean up the patch, make it like a nice square, or like whatever, like depending upon like how the crack is in the wall is like. Since it's a small one, we just made it like a square, like a 3 by 3 cut. And yeah, now we are going to head to the garage and show all the parts you require to fix this crack in the drywall.
So this is a drywall sheet that we got.
Yeah, drywall sheet or sheetrock, like there are different names. People use different names. So it's basically a drywall sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find those drywall sheets when you go into like the Lowe's. Like if you go into like a drywall section, you can ask like anybody over there. They'll help you. Like if you can ask them like, okay, where are like a small piece of drywall pre-cut sheet. So this is like a small pre-cut sheet. That's the first thing you need. And what else like?
We got these, a mud pan and what is this? The taping knife and a tape,
A tape.
a fiber tape.
So this is the tape you need. Like we got like a FIBA tape, perfect finish. And
We are doing this for the first time, so we'll see how it goes. We saw a lot of YouTube videos and then we are trying our hand at it for the first time. We'll see how it goes. So I made a 3 by 3 pencil.
No. First, you need to buy this top to like.
Yeah.
This is for mixing like the quick mix compound. Like that's another thing you need. And here
Mud
is like
pan. This is a mud pan.
mud pan.
So you have the mud here.
And we bought like the 20-minute quick set light compound too. So we bought like a small bag. It's more than enough for us. So I mean, we bought it just in case like we have to fix like any other thing. So I think there are like some pre-made, already premixed kits, premixed compound as well, where you don't need to buy all this stuff. You can just buy it and just apply it as well. But we bought it because we want to do it from the scratch and see how it goes. Okay.
So I just sketched how much of the area that we need to, cut.
Yeah, it's a 3x3 square.
It's a 3x3. So I used it here and drew a perfect 3x3 square. Now I'm just trying to, score this with the utility knife, going over it multiple times. I already made a dent over here. I think in couple of times if I run it through, I'm easily able to break it off. I have to do it here. So let me do it and then I'm going to show you the square.
So this is how you need to just score it off, like just run through the line for a couple of times. Usually she wears like the gloves and everything, but just to demonstrate, she's just cutting it through.
Adi.
Hey guys, it's always better to wear like a gloves. So she prefers Gorilla gloves, and that's like a Milwaukee respirator mask as well. Because as you know, like these drywall sheets, they contain a lot of chemicals. I don't know if it contains asbestos or not, but it's better to wear like a good respirator mask. That way you don't breathe like any of those impurities. So see, she made a score over here. See, that's how the drywall sheet comes off. Yeah, I think you can pull it off. Yep, one more run and then it should come off like. Okay. Here we go. See, there's a lot of as I said, like once you cut that thing, right, there's a lot of dust coming, so it's better to wear like a good respirator mask. Okay. So here is like a 3x3 clean cut. So now
Get a 1x2 cut.
Next step is like we have like a leftover piece of wood from our previous project. It's like a 1x2 wood. So we are gonna cut that wood and then use a couple of like hex screws or like plain screws and put it into the drywall. Like we'll demonstrate it too. Okay, here is the wood we are gonna cut. So you can see we left like almost an inch on either side, and we are gonna cut that 1x2 wood. Okay, so I'm gonna use like a jigsaw. I mean, we are going to make a separate video for this jigsaw, how to use it and everything. But for this purpose of this video, we already have a jigsaw with like a sawtooth, which works for this neat cut. So like hold it on, like I'll just quickly demonstrate you like
Hey guys, we are back here in the bathroom. This is the piece that we cut using the jigsaw, and we drew a line just to make sure how far the wood block goes above and beyond, so we have an idea of where to drill our screws. And for
can you remove that wood block once?
Yeah,
see, you can see the lines here, right? So that's how we need to draw a line, just to give an idea, like because the wood block will go behind the wall, right? So when it goes behind the wall, that's how it's going to align with the wall. It would be very easy to know where to put the holes. So if you don't align, I mean, people with experience, they don't really need like drawing all these lines, but since it's like more like a DIY and we are doing it first time, and we're hoping this video is going to help for the other users who wants to do this similar stuff like us. So it's better to draw lines. That will be, it will give an idea like where that wood will align with the wall at the back. So yeah, so next step will be.
So here Ravi put in a nail, so that this is a good idea for us to hold this easily, because once it goes back, if we let it go, it's gonna end up somewhere.
Yeah, you can show it, like see, if you try to put it like this, and it's difficult to hold, like there's a probability like you are gonna slip this wood. So what we did is like just take a like one nail, extra nail, and put it in the middle. That way we can easily hold. It gives like a good grip to hold that wood block to fix the drywall. See? Yeah, you can easily hold it, as you can see here. Like,
and we know how to align it as well now.
align it. You can quickly move up and down, and then it gives a good grip actually. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is like
Holding this on, and then we are gonna try to drill a hole here and here.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm gonna quickly show the tools which I'm gonna use. So since we are new to this stuff as well, so we like Ryobi tools. So they're bit cheap and they do the work. They're advertised. So and yeah, use this small drill bit. I think I don't know the size of it, but if you buy this box which has like both drill as well as impact driver bits, so you will get this drill bit. So probably I'll put in the description like what size of the drill bit you need. So it's better to use a drill bit to pre-drill the holes. That way, since you're putting a screw in the wood, there's a probability like that it might slip. So what I always prefer to do is put like a small pre-drill like a hole within the whenever we are trying to screw against like a wood or something. So I'm gonna put like hole here and hole here. So let me get my drill bit in a second. Okay. I'm gonna hold it and hold it, give it to me. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a hole. See, this wood block is going a little bit back, so you have to hold it. That way it goes back. Okay. Now
here we are again, and he's gonna drill the nail in now. కొంచెం లోపల పోనీ. Okay. ఇలా లోపలికి పోవాలి దాన్ని.
Okay, so you can see now the wood, this wood piece is like attached to the drywall. Now we don't need the middle screw anymore. Like I'm gonna remove this screw. Okay, and try to push in the drywall over there. Like if it doesn't, probably we can just get the knife and trim the sides a little bit.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the wood piece is securely studded to the is securely attached to the drywall. These things quite happen because the drywall is not that straight as like a scale, right? So we just need to like adjust a little bit. So Anila is gonna score the drywall because in this corner, like it's not like clean cut over there. So she's gonna adjust the drywall piece. Adjust the drywall piece.
So probably we need to cut this one a little bit more.
Or maybe cut it here itself, right?
Why?
Because that piece is very straight. So see, this is how you just need to score the drywall to make small adjustments. See, what do you want? Yeah, we don't want to scratch the wood floor, so that's why we're just using a scale we have here.
I think I'm gonna have to do it again. I may have to do it again here.
Like the lower edge is not like that straight, so we have to score it a little bit again. So after like one or two runs of scoring, like you can see that drywall fits perfectly well now. Now the hole is sealed, like it's a perfect fit. Yeah, now put a screw over here, like we need to.
Hey guys, now the cutout of drywall fits perfectly. Now we are gonna screw it up. Let's see if I'll be able to do the job without initially.
It's something. Now we are anchoring the piece of that thing to the wood.
What?
Hold it tightly.
Okay.
You don't need to hold it there. You can see here, the 3 screws are perfectly like drilled into the drywall, and then the next step will be like putting fiber tape around it and putting like a quick mix compound and spackling it, and finally painting it again.
So here is the fiber tape that we got. So this tape is gonna be added over here to for the joint. So looks like this, and then we can cut it up here.
A little more.
What? Here? Yeah. And then smooth it up. And then we're gonna cut this piece as well. We're gonna take it out. I think this is gonna keep the pieces together.
No, it's not for that.
Or
when you put like spackle, it gives a smooth finish.
Okay, I don't know. So
that's the only reason like why they put it. Because when you apply spackle, you'll see this cut no matter how much spackle you put. Like,
okay.
But when you put fiber tape, it will cover that this cut.
Okay.
It will give like a smooth finish.
Okay, there you go, guys. That's
you need to put it here too.
Yeah, I will. So we have it here. We're gonna spackle the heck out of it now. And another tape.
Yeah, there is a paper version of this fiber tape too. I have seen like people using that too, but I prefer to use this fiber tape because this has gum. I mean, especially for the people doing it for the first time, this might be a bit more handy.
There you go, guys. We taped it up. Now we need to prepare the mud and go for our first run.
See, I think we cannot see it clearly in the video, but
yeah, we need to improve our video
quality. Yeah, this is our first video, so I'm just using my phone to record the video. You can see here. Okay, so the next step will be like preparing that mud It's gonna and then putting it over here. Yeah, I'll show it in a moment.
Hey guys, second day. We are trying to mix the mud here. This is our first time doing it. We have seen couple of videos online. So we are trying to, we need a pancake consistency in the mud. So let's see how well we can do that.
So we got the mud, what is that, like a cup of water and a, what this
Mud
is called?
pan.
Mud pan.
And this is the, what is this tool?
The scraping tool.
Yeah, probably the scraping tool.
Yeah, we typically use that for painting works. We want to make like fix like small dents, and here you go, like just to have like some plastic cup, pour some mud into the mud pan. Yeah, they're like stainless steel pans. They're like plastic mud tubs too. We just want to try the plastic one and see how it works. But people who do like day in and day out of this work, they typically use like stainless steel pans. They're a bit expensive. Yeah, we want to try this one. If it doesn't work, probably we'll get like the stainless steel one too. So here is our, you just pour 1 cup of compound and just pour some water.
Let it get absorbed. That's what I saw in the video. You let the mud absorb the water, and then once it gets absorbed, give it a few seconds and then let it absorb again. This is our first time, so we are not, hurrying the process.
Yeah.
Taking our time. Once you get the hang of it, probably we'll know how much to pour exactly and what to expect of it.
Yeah, probably can use the blade and mix it up now. Okay. So, yeah, so now she's mixing the water in the mud. You can see it's turning into like a paste kind of this. Yeah, it's better to pour water like little by little. That way you don't, because it's not like a reversible process, right? So especially if first time doers like us, like it's better to pour water like little at a time.
I'm trying to make sure there are no lumps, so that's the reason why I'm doing this.
Yeah, and this is the compound we are using, quick satellite 20 minute, and they're like 45 minutes or 50 minutes, different types of compounds. So we just want to try this 20-minute one because it just takes 20 minutes to dry out completely. And the downside is like immediately as soon as you mix it, you need to go and apply it, because if not, then this will like harden very little. So you can see the texture of the mix. I think that should be good enough, I think. Yeah, immediately we realized like using a plastic pan is not a good idea. you can see that some
The
pieces of,
plastic strings, the knife is actually scraping off a plastic.
yeah, and it gets getting mixed up in the mud.
Yeah.
So I think it's better to get like a stainless steel pan. Probably I will just go with this mud plastic pan for this project maybe, and then we'll buy like a new stainless steel pan.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't realize like the knife is gonna cut the sides of the pan, and the strings are getting mixed up in the mud. So you can see that texture.
So I'm
So she's
trying to-
still trying to mix it up because there are a couple more air bubbles. So she's making sure like there are no air bubbles or anything. So trying to mix up properly. You should be careful. Like these sides are very sharp. Yeah. When I went to buy these pans initially, I didn't realize like there is like these blades are very sharp. Like I almost cut my finger. Even the stainless steel pans, the edges of the stainless steel pans are also very sharp. So be careful when using this mud pan.
Do you think this is a good consistency?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably we can just go with this blade, unless you want to go with like a 10
Let's
inch.
see how it goes.
Yeah, we got this knife, this big one too. This 10-inch taping knife. But probably I think since it's like a 3x3 square, right? So probably I think the small knife should be fine too. Yeah, we'll see which one works better now in a moment. Yeah. Can you show the mud? Like, see, that's how it looks. Okay, that's step 3, mixing your mud. So it took us like closely like maybe like 5 to 6 minutes. So since it's first time doing for us, yeah, it took a little bit more time than we anticipated. So but once you do it like a couple times, you'll get it, you'll do it fast. Okay, let's head to the
Yeah, definitely don't buy a plastic plant, guys.
yeah, see, there's too many
Yeah.
strings.
The strings are still there. I think it might be hard for you to, sand it down and have a smooth finish.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay, we'll head to the room and then patch up that hole, okay? In a moment. Here we are again. So this is the hole we patched up in the previous step. Now we are gonna apply the mud. See how she's applying.
For the first pass, I think it's better to apply as much as you can.
See, that's a string I told you, like using a plastic pan is causing a little bit issues with the mud. Yeah, take as much as you can and try to, don't worry, like you can spread that mud like a little bit around the patch, because you'll be scrubbing anyway once they settle down. So
Sanding it.
sanding it. Yeah. The key thing is like you need to fill that hole like the mud and try to smoothen it as much as you can so that it blends well with the wall, the drywall. I think you need to put a little more.
Yeah.
I think you need to apply a little more. applying one more layer. Yeah, I think you need to use like a 10-inch the blade, because if you see here, there's still like this layer is a little bit low compared to the drywall, because since it's a small blade, it's going in the middle, and it's not even.
I think when we go to the second pass and third pass, that will probably,
No, even now, just take the big blade and do at once, then to even out. Okay, see, she's gonna try with the 10-inch blade. Like, so it's better to use a bigger blade. That way, you'll get like the flat finish. If you're using a small blade, what is happening is like whenever, yeah, see, now it's even. Yeah, try to do from top to bottom once. Okay, fine skin. No, you don't need mud, just.
I think I'm scraping the mud away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, we will, once it dries down. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, we'll sand it down, right? That will come off.
Yeah, still, but I don't think this will come off. We did a mistake.
So don't buy like this plastic pans.
Yeah.
I think that should be good enough. Like. If you put too much, you have to sand it down. So it's a fine. It's the slight balance between like not putting it too much, not. I have to put a little more here, in that consistency was good. So here is how we applied. So we are going to let it dry for half an hour. I think ideally like 20 minutes is the time, but we will want to let it dry for like another 10 more minutes, and then gonna apply like one more coat and let it dry.
For sure.
And then we'll use the sander and sand it out. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. So we are just using the remaining sand to patch up like a crack like in our garage. So.
I'm just trying to press it down so that it goes into that hole. My son took a key.
Yeah, he took like a key and he made like a cut. Especially this is the line where like two drywall sheets are attached, so it's pretty easy to cut with just like a key. Should be good.
Yeah.
We're trying to use the mud wherever we can see. This is one more hole, like where when the kids are playing with the toys, one of them threw a toy and it made like a hole over here. See, that's the advantage. You should buy like a small bag of like mud, right? You can use it like wherever you want, like whenever you want to fill the cracks. If you go with like the 3M, 3M like the drywall patch kit, it's like you can fix like only one crack, and that's pretty much almost expensive as like almost all the. It's almost like cost-wise, that is almost same as like buying all these tools and that 3M patch kits. Dent they made like kids. while playing, so we are gonna patch up that hole too. And here's one more. We started like to patch up like a crack in the restroom. See, and now we are like using the same mud like to fill the holes in the whole home, wherever like in the home. Like, yeah, we started to fill one thing and like.
Be good for the first.
Yeah, I think it should be good for the first pass. Yeah. I mean, the first pass doesn't need to be like very smooth, perfect. Just fill it up as much as you can. Like, make sure, like, see, if you look at this hole, right? Fill the hole completely. Like, make sure you might.
Tape for this one?
No, tape is not needed. Like, if it is a cut, then probably we need a tape. It's a hole in the drywall, right? If you put like a extra piece of new drywall, then you need a tape.
No, even for a little hole, you need a tape.
Okay. See, the key is like filling up that hole completely. You can put a little more because that comes off when you actually use this orbital sander. I think it might be a bit too much, but try to apply. The key thing is like covering the hole. Like I think that should be good. Here is one more tip. So since we used like the 20-minute one, right? It's drying out very fast. So probably I would go for like 45. Yeah, for first time, and since we didn't know, it's drying out very quickly. Probably I would prefer to go for like a 45-minute one. That way, when you're trying to do like more jobs, right? Like it will give like enough time. If you see, it's almost drying out. So we have to throw this thing away now, clean it up. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's better to take stuff now.
Yeah, trying to patch up one more hole. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, let's go clean up that thing.
Clean up this up, and so that we'll be ready for the second pass. We have to mix the mud again. I think next time we know how to use this tool because we don't need to scrape it a little harder. All these plastic pieces, threads. And definitely we are going to change this pan. Stainless steel is always better. Don't use plastic, guys.
Okay.
We'll have now goes off after our work is done so that it won't be harmful for the environment or for the children playing here.
Yeah, she's trying to clean the mud pan. See, first scraping off all the excess mud. Put it in a cover. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, just put it under the water, right? Like probably it will come off easily.
I think that should be enough. We'll be back, guys, with cleaned up stuff.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
I think it's a removable one. Look at like the edge. Yeah, probably remove that edge, then it will be easy to clean.
Okay.
Is it coming up easily?
Have you paused it?
See, you can remove the edge of the tub. Just pull the blade from the edge tub and just scrape it off. That way it will be easy for to clean.
Properly cleaned off for your next use so that these dry bits won't create a problem in the mud when you mix it next time.
Okay, let's go.
Probably.
So here we are just cleaning the mud pan. Just use your regular garden hose. Just pour some water and scrape it off. It will come off easily. Once you put some water for like few minutes, then you can scrape it off easily. See here, you just removed all of them. And now she's cleaning the 10-inch blade, and once that is done, she's going to scrape off all the excess mud from the mud pan. So just use normal regular tap water, just clean it off. So yeah, and one more tip here, like if you use stainless steel one, it's easy to scrape it off. So since it's a plastic tub, it's getting difficult to scrape it off. Yeah, definitely you need like a stainless steel pan.
Guys, here we are again. This is how it looks, all dried up. It's all dried up. It's been like 2 days. We couldn't get to it sooner, so we are doing it today again. So we are gonna sand it down. This is the first layer of the mud. So we are gonna sand it down, and then we are gonna put another layer, so that a little square shape that we can see now will be smoothened out. And I think once we put the another layer, that won't be even seen anymore. Here we are with the eye mask, the nose mask, so that the sanding, it creates a lot of dust, so we don't want to inhale it. So I have the window open, and I'm going to close this door so it won't go outside. And I have the hand sander, which is this block. We can use it. It has more control, and but it takes a lot of time, and I don't like the sound of it. And here we have an orbital sander. It is faster, but we have to be careful with it, because if we go anywhere else other than the mud area, it can take off the paint as well as some of the already leveled area over there. So we have to be careful with it. The grid that I'm using is an 80 grid. You can use 60, you can use 80. I'm going with 80 because I don't have 60, and I don't know how much grid this is. It's a block which has like 2 grids, one on each side. One is a fine grid, and the other is a non-fine medium grid probably. So I'm gonna try with orbital sander first and see if I'm able to handle it and have more control. If I don't, I'm gonna switch it over to this one.
Yeah, definitely we encourage you to put the respiratory mask, good respiratory mask, as well as some protection to eyes, because when you start sanding it, right, you'll see a lot of fine dust. It's not good if you inhale it. So definitely cover your eyes and mouth. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
This is a Ryobi. Yep, see, you can see the lot of dust floating in the air. So so after the orbital sand is done, right, just use the sponge, the sanding sponge which you showed you, and just do a quick rough pat. That way it will even out any surfaces anywhere. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. You can feel it it's very smooth. Okay. You can see here, right? There's a lot of dust at the bottom. Here I have the Stanley 4 horsepower, like 6 gallon wet dry vacuum cleaner. I have been using it for like 6 months for all my wood cutting and all the other work which I did. Like, this is pretty good vacuum cleaner. So it's an all-purpose vacuum cleaner. So I'm gonna use this vacuum cleaner and clean up all the dust which is on the floor now. See, there's a lot of dust.
Okay.
So I'm gonna clean up all this stuff now. Mixing mud for the second pass. So you can see we didn't take that much quantity. We just took a little bit. Use this one.
Why?
So just mix as much as you need. Keep mixing. Keep on mixing until it gets like a smooth texture. Pour a little amount of water if required. As you mix, you will know like whether you need to pour more water or not. You can see the texture now, like it's smooth. Keep mixing. And a little bit amount of water. It's a bit not smooth.
It should have like a creamy texture.
They should be. Now you can see it's that should be the texture of the mud, like when you scoop it up and
I'm not sure.
when you lift the mud with your 5-in-1 tool, it should drop like easily like that. Yeah, let's go apply the mud.
Yeah, that's
One pass of mud. This time you don't need to apply too much because it's already covered. I think apply it at the bottom. You shouldn't see that mesh tape, okay? So you need to apply it. Then apply here a little bit more. Okay. If you use it for a 10-inch one, right? Maybe it might be easy and
Okay.
I think that should be good. Don't apply it out. That should be good.
Okay, no?
Yeah, I think if you use like a bigger, the 10-inch one blade, right? You can do it like in one pass. You can extract all the excess wood. I think it should be good. That's okay. When you sand it up, it will come off. Let's see.
This time for the fine grit, I would definitely use the hand sander.
Yeah, we'll use like a hand sander.
Do you think
Like,
I should go for one more pass or?
yeah, go for one more pass. Like, yeah, it takes some more. Some more.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's scrape it off. Scrape all the excess, so that way it would be much easier if you go with a sponge sander.
Right?
Yeah. Even you can scrape this excess, right?
This you can stand it up. This still see.
So we're gonna let it dry for like maybe 30 to 45 minutes and then try to sand it off again. Yep. And let's
Do we need to fill this?
Yeah, you can. We're gonna let it dry for like 45 minutes and then come back again.
The second hole has dried up and I'm sanding this with the block that I have so I can have more control because we want to have more control. This is our second time passing on, and we don't want to sand away more than what we want. So I have more control with this, right? So I'm just gonna sand it down and see how it looks.
Yeah, don't use the orbital sander for the second pass because it's gonna strip too much. So just use the regular sanding point and just scrub off all that excess. You can see here. I think it's better to use a sponge than the orbital sander even for the first pass. It takes a little bit more time, but I think it gives like better control. You can see it's not scrubbing off that much. You see like a lot of dust falling down. And now just use like a regular paper tissue and just wipe off.
There is actually a stack cloth or sticky cloth or something that you can find in the Home Depot, which actually takes off all the dust. Even though you go with a damp cloth on it, many recommended using this stick cloth or sticky cloth. I'll find it out, but that's a better way before painting to clean with that. It will take off all the dust. That's what I learned from previous videos and all.
Yeah, I think you can just use the regular dusting cloth, right? Which you get in cloth.
That actually takes off more compared to any dusting cloth.
Okay, I think that should be good enough. You can just feel with your hold on. Just feel with your hand. See, it's smooth enough, right? Maybe a little bit more here,
Yeah,
and then that should be good enough to paint.
yeah,
Just scrub off here a little bit here.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. A little bit more, and that's it. Outright. Yeah. It looks good now. So just feel with your hand, and then you should be able to tell like where to scrub it off. So yeah, don't go too much. I think it might be. So you can see it's neatly feathered out now.
This could have been a lot more better where I can see the edges. This side, it's very much feathered out. It's very smooth to the touch. Yeah, I don't feel any bumps. But here, I'll try to sand it down this a little bit more to see if we can remove this texture. Because the part that is actually covered is really good.
So you can't see here is where the actual hole is, like
Yeah.
but it's covered nicely. And this excess bit we can easily sand it off, like if you go for like 2 more passes. So.
Yeah, I'll do that. So this is how we do it. Easy. It can be done in a day, but with our schedules and with weekends that came over, so we were a bit busy. That's why it took like 2 days instead of one
Yeah,
day.
2 days. Yeah. So if you start in the morning, it's just like a matter of time to dry it out. So if you start in the morning, you can easily do it, finish it off by like evening. So because of the kids and the other activities going on, we couldn't do it in a single day. Yep. Now it's ready for like to paint. So we'll show you like another video when we actually start transform this whole. Have to start painting this bathroom. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.